Ladies and gentlemen, this presentation is brought to you by The Greatness Continues LLC. And you are now tuned into The Greatest Conversations, starring Reese Two Times, Shaka the Wise, Sensei J, the Masked Man, Big Z, and your host, D. Jones. Once again, you are tuned into The Greatest Conversations.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to The Greatest Conversations. I'm your host, D. Jones. We have Reese Two Times in the building.
Yo.
We got Shaka the Wise.
Yes, sir.
We got Sensei J. Right? And the Masked Man, Big Z.
Big Z.
And we are The Greatness Continues LLC. All right, we're back here with the podcast. We're kind of going back and forth on some conversations today because, we always got a lot to say. So who wants to start this one off? Just a little bit of heat. What do we want to start off with?
Well, we can talk about fitness at first, just because,
my phone blown up right now.
I don't know, with the pandemic.
Jay popular over there.
With the pandemic going on, a lot of people are at home, not working. Probably people in bad spirits, not as motivated anymore. So kind of just wanted to talk about how important fitness can be. Kind of just expound on that.
So you think with COVID happening that people are less enthused to be, I guess, fit and work out and stuff like that in a way? Or
yeah, just because, just from personal experience, I left my job last year around March 2020, actually around this time last year, and I didn't have a job for 3 months, so you just a lot more accessible to stuff. I was drinking a lot more. I had more access to my PlayStation. I don't really play PlayStation all like that, when I was working. So
Never see that
ever. So yeah, man, I really wasn't working out, and then I started getting a beer belly, and I was just yeah, this gotta change. This gotta change, man. So yeah, when you don't work out, when you're not really taking care of your health, you just mentally, I just feel like you're just not, you just a little more negative. You're not really in good spirits. So
yeah,
I think that's something that people really.
I know, so when it first started, and I had a lot of more free time, my first thought was, I'm gonna find some exercise equipment. I really wanted some type of punching bag. I was I want to get into some boxing stuff. So I go to Walmart, and the shelves are empty. Everything, bro. Treadmills, every little thing anything you could think of that was fitness related was gone. Everything. I tried to find a tennis racket because my mom was coming to visit and we played tennis together. We used to play tennis when I was younger. Gone. All the tennis rackets in the stores were gone. It got to the point where I'm realizing I think people were bored enough that they just started going to the store and just buying shit. They might not have been using it still, but they just decided at first they're yeah, I'm gonna be motivated, I'm gonna get more fit. I was in the aisle one day and there's these two dudes just trying to find anything. They're the treadmills are gone. Maybe we can find something else and they're just walking around. I'm Like people are just out here
They're trying to find something to
fiending for like trying to find something just to pass some time or like you know what I mean.
Yeah, because when the gyms were all closed, like you would go into like Dick's Sporting Goods or Walmart, you couldn't find a dumbbell to like save your life. All gone, you know. So if you didn't have the equipment, you didn't have accessibility to the gym. Like that's another thing. Like,
and at the same time, Columbus is a different example because it's more of I guess a fit town overall, as you could say, especially with like campus like that. Because if you drive around,
that don't make no sense.
If you drive around places like somewhere like Columbus,
overall fit town.
If you drive around the whole city, in most places you go, you'll see people like out jogging, something like that. Like if you go to my hometown, you ain't gonna see like I was trying to find a tennis racket here. I called around to every store, couldn't find a single one. I drove to my hometown, the whole shelves were stocked. It's because it's like a little, kind of like a more rural / you know, suburban town.
Yeah, but how many tennis courts do they have in
a lot.
town?
Like we had a tennis team at my school,
really?
you know, yeah, like
It's just didn't give
so it's just it's like the culture, I guess, of the city in a way, like you know what I mean, like.
You from Wimbledon?
Shout out to the Detroit Trojans, you know what I'm saying?
My high school had a tennis team, but they ain't really talking about it.
Right, yeah.
Team too.
It's like on a hush hush.
I guess,
Bro, you wanna know the crazy thing though? You don't even need all that equipment to work out.
You don't?
You don't.
You need
That's what blew my mind. I was like, out of all the time, why all of a sudden now, like, can I not find this? Like, usually you go to the store and it's like, stop. All of a sudden, everybody buying all this. I'm like, y'all ain't even gonna use it probably. Like, you're just sitting down. I need this right now.
Additionally, you know,
I'm trying to punch something.
like how all the parks were closed, so what are they doing with those tennis rackets?
Right? I'm like, we got tennis rackets. I'm like, we got tennis courts
Didn't
at our house.
they take the nets? Like when they went
At a lot of places.
Yeah, a lot of places, even with basketball, they like
they took everything. So
At a lot of places, they took the nets. Like,
went out, bought a tennis.
they got indoor racquetball.
But the place is closed.
bro, I was like, what?
I mean,
What's
Are there
going on?
outdoor racquetball?
Nah, that's not a thing, I don't think. Well, maybe he just didn't know where to go to get the tennis rackets.
Bro,
No,
I went to every
you-
store, bro.
No, you were saying that tennis rackets were gone in Columbus, but I'm confused about why were they gone?
Like, why? Well, at this point, it was like a few months past.
I don't know
So
tennis rackets.
it was when I think they were slowly starting. Like our nets, I think were down, and then eventually they were put back up.
Okay, so this is before they closed all the parks and shit.
This was it was like after they started to open.
So just
shit
went
back
out,
up.
bought a tennis racket, played tennis for 2 months, and then just watched the tennis racket collect dust.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of going what you're saying.
Got
You really don't need equipment though to work out. They got tons of apps.
Bro,
out there
people
that
just
give you
need-
workout regimens that you just don't require.
People just
body weight.
just want excuses.
You know, back in the day, Big Z used to take a deck of cards and then just flip it, and that's how many push-ups I'll do. So you just get in that mindset.
People just
He said,
routine.
yes, one of clubs.
Yeah, and when you
Say I'm never going higher than 10.
when I'm in there and I'm working, like I'll take a call. Then after that call, like hit a stretch or two, do a couple of push-ups. You know, do everything I
Right.
can to not take another call. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, man.
I can't take
So I
another
gotta be
call.
in the right mindset before I get
You gotta have a routine.
You do.
And you gotta be honest with yourself too.
Yeah,
'Cause you
it
can't go
is hard to squeeze it into a
A
routine,
routine. You
or
gotta be part of your daily life.
Well, it's
to
Lifestyle.
create one. You have to create
Yeah,
it.
you just have to be willing to put the effort into
Yeah.
it.
And you got to be honest with yourself too. You can't go hard like the first day thinking that you're going to do that all the time. If you're like somebody who just doesn't work
Some people
out in
can.
general.
That's-
Yeah, but you have to have the mindset. Like you
Yeah,
just
you
gotta-
have
Some
to-
people can go hard and like that motivates them to keep going hard.
Yeah,
Some people
it's also not
some people
healthy to
overwhelming.
like just go too extreme to the point where you're just breaking down your muscles, not giving yourself time to to regenerate.
That had nothing to do with working
Get some
hard.
BCA,
It
get
has
some
everything to do with
BCA.
your diet and your sleep.
Yeah, but like especially with the diet thing, like if you're somebody who eats fast food all the time, you tell yourself I need to work out more.
I mean, that's
Like,
I
it's
guess
like you gotta
specifically with weightlifting.
you gotta be
I should
honest with
say.
yourself and be like, do you really think you're gonna like just stop eating out altogether?
Start small.
Yeah.
Start small. Because for some people, honestly, all you need is just to change your diet. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be where you need to be.
Real talk.
So,
We talking about losing weight.
Big facts.
Oh, yeah, weight too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even gaining weight, changing your diet.
Bro, if you
That's what
trying
I'm
to
trying
gain
to do right now.
If you're trying to gain weight, just eat more food.
Carbs is your best friend.
Eat more.
If you're trying to lose weight, drink water more. Drink more water.
drink water more.
Oh my God, it's that simple.
More water, more vegetables,
yo, that water diet, do that for a week.
less meat.
You
wanna-
set, right?
Water and
You
lemon
know
and
you're
cucumber.
losing weight because you're pissing it all out.
Yeah, bro. Future sponsor. MyFitnessPal is a good app, bro. Like you just tell yourself like your weight, like how much you want to gain in a certain amount of months, and like they tell you how many calories you need to eat like per day.
Bro, people aren't willing to
My
put all
Fitness
that
Pal.
effort in.
Is that what
You gotta have the mindset.
Well, it's just like, it's
Yeah.
like when we talk about money. Well, not like you used to, but it's just all about
Back in the day.
educating yourself and wanting to have it, but everybody doesn't have it. People feel good just by saying, "I want to lose weight,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "I've succeeded in my goal. I succeeded in my goal, and I am done." The whole world knows I want to lose weight.
They're gonna announce to the world, guys,
You know,
I'm going on vacation in 6 months.
there's gonna be people listening
Maybe,
to this.
I'm gonna lose 25
maybe they want
pounds.
people to be along on the journey with them.
There's gonna be people that
But
listen to
can't rely
that
on
and they're gonna be
other
like,
people.
No,
they're gonna be
it's
like, I
not
feel
rely-
personally
It's
attacked.
not relying on other people, but say for instance, like I'm cool with y'all, right? I'm gonna keep y'all updated on my weight loss. Maybe they just wanna.
They want like an account.
You bro, big deal. What's your date?
You don't care about my weight loss.
No, but you do need like an accountability. I agree with
If we
having
friends,
accountability.
bro, you should care
That's what
about
I'm saying.
that.
You know,
Now I know where I stand.
I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna be like,
Buster.
I'm gonna be like, dang, Shaka, you getting big out here. Your shoulders doing work. I'm not gonna be sitting here like, you eat all your food today?
That's different. That's not.
No, but
Why
like
you turn into that? It don't gotta be like that at all.
Because that's kind
He
of
said,
sort of
what?
what it
Nigga like
turns
that.
into.
No.
You look, I feel like
Some people
people-
want to like bring it along their journey.
But most
That's
people
what we
who
doing.
do that, they do that to hold themselves accountable.
yeah.
Your attention's the only thing that I need paid for this. Imagine if there was no hate spreading across the nation. Imagine living in color with no discrimination. Imagine if no one was homeless asking for donations. Maybe it's just my overactive imagination. Happy families should be able to afford vacation. Happy patients shouldn't pay shit